Good evening, welcome on in to From Day One. Tonight, we bring you a little live action, starting with a more sovereign citizen trying to get it on in court.
And sir, you are Amate Bay, is that correct, sir?
Yeah, Amate Bay, real party and interest in this matter.
Okay, are you driving a vehicle right now while you're on the hearing?
You say I'm driving a vehicle? Yeah, you need me to stop?
I need you to stop, sir. I can't have you driving
give me
while
15
you're...
seconds, I can pull it back up to my family house, and I'll stop.
No, I can't allow you to proceed while you're driving a vehicle.
No, I'm saying I'm parked. I'm pulling up parking now. I'm parked, right? 5 seconds. Okay, I'm done, Your Honor.
What in the doohickey is going on here? So we have a Moorish sovereign citizen,
Also known as the moron,
showing up to his court hearing, his Zoom court hearing. He's showing up to the hearing, breaking the law.
correct.
He is on a cell phone, driving while trying to be on this Zoom call.
Also correct.
Wow, these Moorish sovereign citizens just have no clue.
Or brain.
What he just did is the equivalent
Of being stupid.
to a bus driver showing up to work drunk. This fool really just showed up to his court hearing while breaking the law at the same time.
Correct.
This should be interesting.
Y'all can get out for a second. I'll call y'all when I get back.
Okay, this matter is scheduled for a hearing.
Do you recall in reviewing your business records if a foreclosure was conducted with regard to this property?
Yes, it was.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Okay, overruled. You may respond, sir.
On what grounds? So I could maintain the error for the record when I appeal this if this don't go accordingly?
Okay, it's a business record, sir. That's an exception from...
First-hand knowledge. Was he there at the closing table?
Doesn't need to be, sir.
Your Honor, it seems like you're practicing law from the bench. I'm going to respect your courtroom, but I disagree. I disagree tremendous. So, court reporter, can you please note that the honorable judge, I'm stating he's practicing law from the bench without facts.
That's a common tactic that these Moorish sovereign citizens use
Or try
when
to use
things
it in
aren't
being
going
wrong.
their way. They always say that the judge is practicing law from the bench. And you know what? It never works out in their favor.
All right, your objection is part of the record, sir. All right, you may continue, Mr. Dewhurst.
Is this a true, correct, and complete copy of the sheriff's deed of mortgage foreclosure to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
And is this sheriff's deed?
Objection, Your Honor. Can he vouch to that under penalty of perjury? That's the original document.
He stated it was to the best of his knowledge.
No, under penalty and perjury, can he contest that that's the original document with the wet blue ink signature? Penalty and perjury.
All right, sir, that's not the question. The question is whether he can identify the document.
Under penalty and perjury, can it be yes?
Sir, you have to stop interrupting.
Penalty and perjury.
You can make an objection, but once you've stated your objection, you have to stop.
Now, it's funny that these Moorish sovereign citizens, when they get into these situations in court, they like to say things to the judge like, you're practicing law from the bench when things don't go their way. And you see that now he told the judge that the judge is practicing law from the bench, but he's over here trying to act like a judge, trying to tell the man to swear under penalty and perjury when that's not even a thing. That's something that you just made up.
Correct.
So you just need to stop it because you sound ridiculous, and that type of language is not going to work
I was going
in court.
to say ridiculous, but
Okay.
we can live with
Yes, Your
that.
All right.
And for the record, Your Honor, I do have counsel coming for this next court date. They obtained, as soon as he get back in the country, he will be jumping in and take care of this matter further. So I'll ask you just give my counsel some time
No.
before any permanent decision is made so they can review these books,
No.
all interrogatories, so we can make a fair decision.
No.
Because I'm not arguing it's a debt, and I've been trying to honor the debt, Your Honor. I'm not arguing that it's a debt. I done did everything possible to honor this debt. They have not been in compliance.
And Your Honor, I would object to that, given
That he's an idiot.
Our third hearing, and he had ample time to get counsel.
Objection again.
All right, let's take one issue at a time, gentlemen. I can't be expected to remember 3 or 4 objections all at the same time. I'm going to overrule the objection on the basis of a business record exception. As to the request to adjourn the matter for Mr. Bay to retain counsel, I'm going to deny that request.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Bay is...
On what grounds, Your Honor? Because I never got served directly.
If you stop speaking when I'm speaking, then I will state my grounds. And so...
I never requested that. You stated that, Your Honor. This is my first time requesting any adjournment.
Okay, shut up.
Incredible counsel who can handle this matter fairly on my behalf.
At this point, I don't even see that you have standing to participate in this case, although I guess we will get to the proof on that issue. So, objection.
So, Your Honor, you don't have my deed of records right there. You don't have me as a deed owner. You don't have me as a certificate owner in the record. I put all that on the record. So, for you to say I don't have standing is kind of unfair from my understanding.
And was that redemption date September 27, 2021?
Your Honor, he's coercing. Coercing Mr. Dewhurst.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He's talking about being an idiot.
Or a document recorded with the applicable recorder of deeds for this this document.
Okay. Any objection to that, Mr. Bay?
Absolutely objection.
Okay. And what's the basis for your objection?
He's a third-party debt collector. He has he's not a real party in interest, and he has no first-hand knowledge of any of the affairs that took place with this mortgage or at this closing table. And that Mr. Dewhurst he's not eligible to bind a corporation. Do he have the status of a CFO or a CEO in that company? Okay,
so the objection is that this witness doesn't have the
first-hand knowledge to any other matters.
Okay, all right. So the objection is overruled.
The objection is exhausted. Thank you, Jameson. Oh, you serious?
And has Carrington ever conveyed any of their ownership?
Objection, Your Honor.
Can we at least get one question?
What basis, sir?
Thank you. Rightful owner as the title, rightful owner as complete ownership of the property. Can't just take away my interest like that without facts. You guys still have not had no verification of debt. What you have in your hands, Your Honor, reached out. They cannot verify that debt, and they cannot verify that they ever loaned Rachel Brown and Matthew Brown any money for this mortgage. They can't. They can't prove that, and they haven't yet, and I've been waiting. I just want to know if they're a real party in interest, are they a real creditor in the amount, so we can handle any financial obligation that's owed. They are yet to prove that. Like you said, I got the deed, and it's sealed by the county records. I have the warranty deed as well, and it's sealed by the county records. Jackson, can you prove I didn't redeem and attempt to redeem? Can you prove that it hasn't been corresponding and negligence on you guys' behalf?
Overrule the objection.
Yeah, the property was foreclosed on and Carrington took control of it.
Okay.
Objection, Your Honor. How can you take control over something that I got the taxes in my name? I've been staying there the last year, and I have the deed and the warranty deed again for the record.
May I ask a question that would help?
You may, Mr. Johnson.
Objection, Your Honor. He's about to coerce him again. The question was clear. He could answer that on his own. He said he had 30 plus years of experience. This shouldn't be his first rodeo. He can answer that on his own.
Was there any redemption made by any party during that time?
No.
And none of your
Objection.
None of your record.
Objection.
And once again, you have not.
What's your objection?
That's not credible. That's not credible.
I'm sorry. This is not your time to ask questions, Mr. Bay. Mr.
Okay,
Johnson,
let me know when I'm credible to ask questions.
Never.
Mr. Johnson, any other questions?
Has Carrington ever conveyed ownership of the subject property to any party?
No.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Objection, Your Honor. If Hey,
You can't object to him say no further
because
questions.
this more sovereign citizen is representing himself,
Like an idiot.
and he has no real clue how to conduct himself
Because he's an idiot.
during a court hearing, because he's not a lawyer. He really doesn't know how to defend himself. His only line of defense is literally objecting to anything that this prosecutor or whoever these guys are is saying. That's his only line of defense. And I'm sorry, Bob, that's not going to work.
Was Rachel Brown and Matthew Brown not the owner at the time that they
Mr. Bay, this is your time to ask questions. So if you want to ask any questions to Mr. Dewhurst, you may ask questions to Mr. Dewhurst.
Okay, Mr. Dewhurst.
Let's see about the
Is it not law that 15 U.S.C. 1692G requires verification of any debt?
Your Honor, I object as to relevancy.
Again,
What's the relevancy, Mr. Bay?
I'm establishing bounds for fraud. And since there's no statute of limitation for fraud, I'm going to make sure if they're not the original creditor, that it's fraud.
You didn't respond to the relevancy or how this is relevant.
The relevancy of 15 U.S.C. 1692G, it binds any corporation or anybody who's saying there's a debt or a balance to verify it.
Okay. So this is the time to ask questions, not to argue law.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm asking a question. That was a question.
You have a question regarding the facts for
Yes.
Mr. Dewhurst. Okay, you may proceed.
Yes. So, again, Mr. Dewhurst, under 15 U.S.C. 1692G, do you have to verify a debt?
My Honor, I'm going to object again regarding relevancy, Your Honor. This is, unfortunately, he does not have standing to bring any claims of verification.
Objection. I'm a real party in interest. Objection, Your Honor. He doesn't have any standing. He hasn't proven he's more than a third-party debt collector yet.
Your Honor, after the foreclosure period ran,
Your Honor, we don't know if this is credible foreclosure. Can I ask my question, Your Honor?
All right, gentlemen, you cannot speak at the same time.
Next question. So, Mr. Dewhurst, are you conscious of the verification of that letter that been sent to you, to your company twice, that I sent with behalf of Matthew Brown and Rachel Brown, that they're yet to respond from? My notary sent it. The notary republic sent it.
Your Honor, I would have to object.
Yes or no?
But, sir, you have to let Mr. Johnson state his objection. Mr. Johnson, what's your objection?
Your Honor, he's asking the witness to respond to a vague request if he has any notice, but I would ask that he would only ask as it relates to the business records, Your Honor.
Objection, Your Honor. I sent that to the Business and Record Department, and I sent it attention to the CFO of the company.
So you don't have no word.
That's an argument. That's not a question. This is a time for questions.
No, that was in the form of a question. You didn't let me finish, Your Honor.
Okay, well, you can't ask multiple questions within the same question.
Okay. Well, Mr. Dewhurst, what was the problem answering the verification of that letter? If you have that in the record. So we've been asking for the original.
Objection, Your Honor. He stated that he was not
Objection, Your Honor. He's an idiot.
Correct. So I should say then,
Idiot.
moving forward, is there a problem producing the original contract with the wet blowing signature from Rachel Brown and Matthew Brown? If you have that in the record.
Okay, so do you have a question for Mr. Dewhurst?
Yes, Mr. Dewhurst. Is it fair to say you cannot prove that the original, you don't have access to the original copy of the note of the mortgage?
Yes,
Under
sure.
penalty and perjury, do the company have it, Mr. Dewhurst?
So you may ask another question.
And okay, also, Mr. For you, Your Honor, so it's also credible and fair to say he has no first-hand knowledge of anything as well.
Okay, so that's an argument. That's not a question. So,
All right, I'm learning. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Thank you for your patience. So Mr. Dewhurst, under penalty and perjury, can you confirm that your company follows all gap procedures with this process?
Objection, Your Honor.
Understandable. So I guess the last question again, I just want to confirm that Mr. Dewhurst, you have no first-hand knowledge of the guarantee Carrington Mortgage being the creditor in this loan for this mortgage. So that's still kind of broad, Your Honor. I want for the record for him to say, are you guys the creditor, or you don't know?
This Moorish sovereign citizen is up here making a complete fool of himself. He's representing himself, and he has no clue at what he is doing. Sir, hire a lawyer, and things might work out in your favor. But as long as you represent yourself, and you keep making foolish statement after foolish statement after foolish statement, you are clearly going to lose this case, hands down.
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered.
No, that's not ask and answer. I'm asking directly. Mr. Dewhurst, is Carrington Mortgage, can you confirm they're the creditor of this loan or this note, or you don't know? And I'm asking you that for lawful reasons.
And so by bidding the highest in the sheriff's sale, what interest does that give Carrington then in this proceeding?
We're then the creditor.
Okay. All right.
Allegedly. So that is true if that's the case, but if Your Honor or court, if Carrington can never prove they ever issued anything, is it fair or is it lawful to state that they never have the right to say they hit with the highest bidder with anything?
Any more questions for Mr. Dewhurst, Mr. Bay?
Not at this moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
Not at this moment. I'll let my counsel do that.
Okay. Does the plaintiff rest?
Yes, Your Honor, but if I may just conclude with a couple things, if that's okay.
Well,
objection, Your Honor. Statement and brief from counsel is sufficient for summary judgment.
And to show that there was indeed a foreclosure sale conducted on March 25th, 2021.
Objection, Your Honor.
And this is final argument, so that you can't object to that.
Okay, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
All right. Additional final state arguments, Mr. Bay?
Yeah, again, Your Honor, you know, he's wasting judicial resources coming with this because, again, I have proof on file and on record, correspondence, to try to resolve this matter. At this time, I would like to bring my counsel in. They'll be back in the States in a couple weeks. And also, Your Honor, can I request that Mr. Johnson put his bond on file? Can I get his bond information, his liability bond for this matter as well?
Okay, no, that's not an issue in this case.
This Moorish sovereign citizen is making a complete fool of himself.
Yes.
And if not, I ask for you to just honor my motion, honor my counterclaim to dismiss this matter because
Denied.
I don't have. It's not nobody with real party and interest on this line right now. Nobody with first-hand knowledge is
Denied.
on this court case right now that can speak and contest to what's going on. So, with that being said, I ask to adjourn this matter or dismiss this matter
Denied.
for failure to state a claim upon which relief can be granted.
An individual who's identified himself by the name of Amate Bay claims to have a possessory interest in the property, though he did not present any proof on the record today of any interest that would make him have standing to contest this mortgage foreclosure and this suit for possession. So based on the proofs on the record, the court does find that Carrington Mortgage Service LLC does have the right to possession, and therefore a judgment of possession against Amate Bay and all occupants of the premises is granted.
What is my time frame to no, can you just for the record, so there's no contract with Amate Bay and Carrington Mortgage in this matter, right?
Sir, I'm not going to explain my ruling to you. I've just ordered that the Carrington Mortgage would have the right to get an order of eviction on July 5th, of removing all occupants from the premises.
That's fine, Your Honor. I'll make sure it get overruled in a higher court. Thank you.
Okay, all right. That's all for the record. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Your Honor. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Your Honor, for slapping down the idiot.
Okay, so for the record, this more sovereign citizen just lost his case. He is going to get evicted, but I'm sure he's going to try and appeal the case and take it all the way to the Supreme Court. And if it gets to the Supreme Court, I'm sure he's going to lose in that court as well. This guy, he didn't have a chance. These more sovereign citizens love representing themselves, and as we saw here, he made a complete fool out of himself, which is why he lost the case. He obviously was squatting in some type of home, and the mortgage company or whoever those people were are foreclosing on the property. And you know, these more sovereign citizens, they believe this land is their land and everything is theirs. It's on the Moroccan Empire, so they don't have to get out. But the judge saw otherwise and ruled against them. Sorry, Bob, but you gotta move.
And with that, as this fight finishes, we'll bring the evening session From Day One to a close. Please make sure, as always, you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. So Boxy brings in nice red packages that we can send out to everybody, and of course Google puts us on the algorithms. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe. Begin one another and release the Krakens as we march along this evening and every evening here from Day One. Have a great night. We'll see you all tomorrow.